Hey, how's it going, folks? Well, there's a lot of changes backstage at the WWE. There's a lot to talk about here. Yesterday, we brought you a video in regards to Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, John Laurinaitis apologizing for WWE's released talent getting their personal belongings delivered in a garbage bag. Wrestling Inc. was the first to report that Mark Carano from Talent Relations was fired due to that. So he did take the fall on that. I don't know whether it was him personally sending them off. I really doubt it, or he instructed somebody to send them in that nature. But there is a lot of changes backstage in WWE. And according to PW Insider, there is some other people in the company who have left this week. The first is Nicole Zioli, who is the director of talent relations. She's been with the company for 11 years, and she moved into that director role in 2018. The second, John Cone, I should say. You may remember him as a referee in WWE. He still is a referee. This is something interesting as he was relieved of his duties as a senior manager of talent relations. So he had two duties in WWE. One was on air as a referee. The second was senior manager of talent relations. He was terminated from that role this week. But then, in an update from today from PW Insider, he was reinstated for that role. So now he's back in that role, working under John Laurinaitis. As we stated before, Mark Carano released from the company due to that, I guess, the trash bag incident, as we do call it. And then also from the communication side of things, Mead Rust has left the company after a 2-year stint. Prior to WWE, did work with A&E Networks for 16 years, as well as WWE's manager of publicity and corporate communications, Joe Villa. I myself have interacted with him, just getting comments from WWE over the years on certain things. He's been with the company for 22 years, worked in both fan services and live events. He eventually became one of the PR people for WWE. And Brian Flynn, Chief Marketing and Communications Officer. He did leave WWE after 9 years. And the big question now is what's going on backstage. PW Insider did speak to some sources, basically stating that the new WWE president, Nick Khan, is basically he has a lot of leeway within the company. McMahon does like him. He's given a lot of power from McMahon, and he used to work with CAA, a talent agency. And basically, what he wants to do with WWE is take it to that next level, go beyond just professional wrestling. So we have seen as of late WWE bringing in some of those celebrities like Bad Bunny and Jake Paul, them doing the NFTs. Now they're talking about doing an anime in the future. They signed a deal with Sony and Crunchyroll to do an anime. So WWE wants to go outside of the traditional pro wrestling scope of in-ring competition. They want to have WWE in the same line as something similar to, say, like Marvel or DC, with lots of crossover potential. And Nick Khan is one of those guys who is going to make this happen for WWE. He was behind them bringing in Adnan Virk to the company, and now Megan Morant, I believe her name is. Her real name is Megan O'Brien. She's debuting tonight on SmackDown, but she used to do some correspondent work for CBS, also the New England Patriots. Nick Khan is behind a lot of these names coming to WWE who have found success in traditional sports and entertainment. So I guess we'll see how this does run in the future. WWE's giving him a lot of leeway. He has a lot of power backstage. And if you did listen to the latest WWE financial call, you could hear him. He's very confident. Vince McMahon basically didn't really even speak during that call. So Nick Khan is one of those guys in WWE who does have a lot of power and can make a lot of things happen, and hopefully good stuff for the WWE. How do you feel about this? WWE wanting to go more mainstream, have more crossover appeal, a lot of house cleaning within the company, and a lot of new faces coming in. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to DDT that like button and subscribe, join the notification squad to be notified of new videos, and have a great day.